Welcome back, Out-of-Body Explorers. This is a reminder video on how to keep working on your practice of out-of-body experience. But just so you know, this is a self-awareness practice, and if you can't hold yourself accountable to some of your faults or problems or issues, then this could be very tough for you. So I'm just giving you that as a beginning and disclosure. But there are 3 things that I want you to remind yourself about how to do the practice. Because it's all about you meeting your higher self, you need to be consistent about talking about that world of you going forward, backwards in time, because we're in the present moment. That's what the infinity sign is all about, and I talk about that all the time. Now, number 1, just be consistent with your meditations and your meditations, because they're basically the same. So what I want you to do is, your number 1 thing is to pick the correct music for your vibration. If it's not comfortable for you, then pick something else. I'm going to leave in the description Yellow Brick Cinema. I'll leave a song in there that might be good for you, and if you don't like it, find a collection in there, because they have all sorts of music. And then when you also do your meditations, put the same music on. The body starts to react to it when it's the same thing. Just be consistent. My number 2 is you should have at least 2 alarms on. Now, I'm going to say there's 3 because I'm going to add in my gratitude alarm. And I'm saying it a little differently because my last video I said 9:30 alarm and 11 alarm and then a 4:30 alarm. But because now I work and I have to get up a little earlier, I put an 8 o'clock alarm for gratitude. Review my day. Thank you very much. Thank you, universe. More, please. And then I put a 9:30 alarm. I'm already in practice to go to bed, to be in bed by 9:30, which gives me 6 hours from 3:30. But I get up at 4:30 to do a wake back to bed. So you can change that. And I only need 45 minutes to jump, because if you are new at it, you're going to need longer. I know it. You'll need at least 2 hours to maybe even 3 hours. And that 4:30 alarm makes me get out of my bed, walk around, and get back into bed. And that's when you're in that hypnagogic state. If you don't know what a hypnagogic state, it's like being hypnotized or hypnosis, and your brain vibrates in theta. And that's the vibration that you want to be in. You want to break that delta, which is deep sleep. Now, number 3, when you go to bed, you're putting that intentions in your head. Show me this, show me that. You can be very specific with saying, show me one of my past lives when I was in, I don't know why they're showing this, in the carnival with the elephants in the circus. So you can be very specific like that. Or you just say, show me one of my lifetimes. I'm very quick with the word because I already know where I need to go. And I'll be like, show me now. That is part of your command style talk. And now I did do a video about how to wake up. So I'm going to leave that one here, and it could be the next suggestion so you can watch it. It shows you what I do to do my practice. And my last thing, I just want to talk about my 2016 book. The beginning had a lot to do with God telling me that they don't speak about him. And in 2016, I was clueless that we were having a war, that we were taking God out of our life, because he never came out of my life. I was always with him, doing these experiences. So I never watched TV for such a long time, so I had no idea. I was very lucky. My parents really taught us about food and what's good and what's not good and how to eat. And I wasn't even allowed to go to McDonald's until I was 12. But I'm going to tell you this as a prediction. I'm going to tell you, you YouTubers or your TikTokers, that's the way to go in the next future. It's going to be all about food. And the one thing I want you to know, in 2016, God said that go back to looking for uña de gato, which is cat's claw, except not in pills. It looks like this, and I'm going to tell you, all you need to do is boil it. So that's a very big important thing, and I used to watch my father take this all the time, and I don't think this is what it looks like. And you're just going to boil it, and it tastes like a bitter tea. Put a little honey in there, and it has a lot of antioxidants in it. So he did tell me in 2016 it's a very big thing, and you can find these in the bodegas. I got this one in Huntington, although I'm in Vegas, that it will be one of the remedies to help people. All right, Out-of-Body Explorers, I hope I helped you, and I will see you next week. Press like and subscribe, and don't forget about those videos that I'm putting there. And I think I'm going to leave the last video up here with our Mary Beaver video, so I'm going to have her on soon, so I got to answer questions. Okay, see you next week. Bye.